What's up YouTube? How are you doing today? Channa D, your Techno Dad here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out a soundbar by a brand called Klipsch. It's a Klipsch R-4B, and we're going to check it out right after the jump. And I'm back. Now if you're new to the channel and like this kind of content, you should definitely think about subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you don't miss a beat. Also, if you've ever wondered what I do with all these products, I'm starting to sell them off at 40 to 50% off what I paid for them to my patrons on Patreon. So if you're one of my patrons at the $5 level, you'll be getting notified when I sell something and you get first dibs at purchasing the item. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it, shall we? So why did I buy a soundbar? Most of you guys know, if you've been following the channel, I have a 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos setup with Klipsch speakers and a Denon AV receiver. The reason I wanted to get this is because the latest TVs are kind of like thin on the sound. Now my wife complains that she has to jack up the volume between like 50 and 60% of the volume bar on either the TCL 607 or the Sony X900. So for the bedroom, we kind of wanted a little something beefier, a little bit more sound, and I didn't really want to spend too much. Now I know the big Klipsch reference soundbar comes in at like $600, something like that, and I wasn't about to go pay that much money for something that's going to be in the bedroom. Maybe if I wanted a soundbar in the living room, I'd go with something that big. Anyway, I was poking around on Amazon and I found the R-4B for $149. I think the price has gone up from Amazon, but I think you can still get it at Newegg for $149. I'll put links down in the description for sure. So I figured for $150, why not? Let's check it out. So why don't we go upstairs, do the unboxing and a sound test. Let's go upstairs and do this. Yeah. Alright, wasn't that cool? Did you guys hear a difference? Because in my living room, there was a huge difference. Like, the bass was jacked up. Like, in a good way, not in a bad way. And you do have bass controls, and everything kind of works out really well on that soundbar. Now, I didn't want to get hit with a whole bunch of copyright flags, so I made a companion video to this showing John Wick, the original John Wick, using just the Sony X900 speakers and then using the soundbar instead. So I'll put a card to that or link down in the description. You guys should check that out. Now, for $150, it's definitely something to look at if you have a little bit of a thin sounding TV. I know my buddy Chris down in LA, what's up Chris? He just got a Sony X900E and he was complaining about the sound and how crappy it is. So I know he's not gonna buy a full-on surround sound system or hi-fi system, whatever you want to call it, but I do know he's looking into a soundbar. So I wanted to check out a soundbar in the like $200 to $300 range, but I found this one for $150. And for a small to medium living room, I say this is probably a good buy. Not only are you getting that classic Klipsch reference sound, but you are getting a functional soundbar with a Bluetooth subwoofer. Now, this is a pretty basic soundbar, and that's what I was going for. Optical input, use that with your optical output on the TV. It's got Bluetooth, so I paired my iPad with it and started playing music out of it. Once you get it set up right, it's a great addition to your family room or living room or bedroom or wherever you're putting it. It's definitely going to give you that uptick in volume that your TV just can't produce. Now, it does have some DSP modes, like a vocal mode, a vocal enhanced mode. You press the remote and you see a little vocal on the front of the display there, and it does bring up the vocals a little bit. That's great for TV watching, everyday use. It does have a surround mode, like a simulated surround. I didn't care too much for it. If you're gonna go for surround sound, you need to have a full-on system. That's my opinion. That's really the way I think about it. Anyway, this is a great soundbar at a great price, fits a 55-inch TV really nicely, and takes care of that big problem with thin TVs today. So all in all, I think this is a great buy. If you're looking for a soundbar in the $200 to $300 range, I would say don't go there. If you want to get a big honking soundbar, yeah, spend some money and get like a $500 or $600 one, especially if you have a large living room. If you got a small to medium sized room where you're putting in the soundbar, go with something like this for $150 or under $200. I think it's $178 now on Amazon. You know how Amazon prices fluctuate. Bottom line is, you can still get it for $149 like I did at other places. I'll put as many links in the description as I can down below and help you guys find a great price. Well, that wraps up this video. If you liked it, go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Channa D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.